Can you hear it? Welcome to Relay.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi. Hi. Works for me. One of you guys say something.
Hello.
Okay, stop talking. Stop talking. It's my time. This is my time. This is the time for me to do my thing. It's mine. I need like a little logo. Eris time. I could even do it in hour-long blocks. I could call it something like, I don't know.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen and worms and penguins and various multiforms of all thighs. It's like sizes, but for the size of thighs. Hence, thighses.
Oh.
Knock, knock.
Fuck off.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Jake and Shiver and Eric, it's the relay station. Yay!
Should have stuck with my answer.
Wow.
Uh,
That was impressive.
I'm sad.
Sargreth.
Sad.
Best intro
Sad.
2018.
Sad.
Yeah, but you know. Actually, this is possibly the first podcast ever that I don't have any beer for, or any alcohol of any sort.
How did that happen? Did
Actually,
they bomb all the liquor stores?
I'm
I
cutting
have
back on beer.
Oh.
I have new G Fuel in a can.
Tofu, if you just heard the intro joke, you would know that it is not a good thing.
Yeah.
I suppose I
Yeah.
could go make like a vodka and Coke.
I love that you're replacing beer
What?
with vodka. You're replacing beer with vodka.
Why would you put vodka in Coke? What
Because
are you,
I have-
a
he has vodka.
56-year-old
Oh,
woman?
wait, maybe I can get a vodka and orange juice.
I'm telling you, the most insufferable customer I ever had when I was a bartender ordered a Grey Goose and Diet Pepsi.
Oh,
And we didn't have Pepsi products, and she was not happy about it.
Lovely.
Yep. Nah. You put two things in Coke, just two. Whiskey and rum.
What about ice?
Ice is probably a good idea.
Sometimes.
A little bit of lime juice too. Also good.
Always.
Rum. Yeah, lime juice is like salt. If you're making a mixed drink, whatever you are making, just a little bit of lime juice, some kind of citrus. It depends on the drink. You need either lime juice or lemon juice, depending on what drink it is. Yep, it's like salt, just a little bit.
Okay, hey, I'm back.
Talking of salt, what happened this week in Star Citizen?
Oh, we're talking Star Citizen? I thought we were going
Nothing.
to talk about Disney.
Yeah, I'm down. Lots of Disney things happened.
Okay.
Gemma Chan,
Gemma
know.
Chan.
Kit Harington,
Kid Harington, yes. Uh-huh.
Black
Joining the
Panther 2 is happening. Yeah, The
Jon Snow is joining
Mandalorian.
the MCU.
The Mandalorian is a beautiful, beautiful
Yeah,
thing, and
It
I'm
looks
very
real good.
Everything that they announced
A
looks
man-
pretty good.
A man gets cut in half by a door.
Well, you don't see it, unfortunately.
Almost.
It's close. It looks good.
Star Wars has never been shy to dismember people.
It's true.
No.
or cut
Not
people
even
in
a
half.
little bit.
Well, they kind of have a bonus because when they're dismembering and cutting people in half, they're generally doing it with giant beams of
Yeah, instant cauterization.
cauterization. There's no wailing and blood. It's not
Yep.
friggin'
Not this time.
Kill Bill. Yeah.
Not this time.
It I'll be honest,
Things
the
are
Mandalorian
different.
trailer looked a bit dark. Like it looked darker than I'm used to for Disney, which is interesting.
It's Star Wars.
Well, but Star Wars, I mean, aside from what is it, Rogue One? Rogue One was pretty dark.
Rogue
Oh,
One was
super
very
Rogue
dark.
One's oh,
Woo, dark.
oh, it's pretty dark. But
Yeah. Also,
Yeah, she's
it's
doing
Oberyn. It's Oberyn Martell just destroying people, which I'm pretty happy.
Oh yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Kenobi.
Yeah. Also, Ewan's coming back.
Yeah.
The show is going to take place at the same time as the Solo movie. So a few
Nice.
years after Order 66, probably about like a little less than a decade. Also, Clone Wars, they're finishing out season 6, starting in February, which is really awesome.
Lots of good stuff coming from Disney.
Marvel has all the things.
Just so many things.
Yeah, She-Hulk, Moon Knight,
Ms. Marvel.
Marvel.
I'm
Black
excited for
Panther
Ms. Marvel.
2.
I
Yep.
feel I should say for the rest of us that don't like Star Wars that now all the Star Trek IPs are under one roof.
Yeah, that's really nice.
About fucking time.
Are they going to do anything good with them?
Oh man,
Have you
Yeah.
seen the
Have you-
trailer to Picard?
I didn't like the trailer that I saw to Picard. But it was like a 12-second teaser.
Oh,
no,
well, you should
that-
go watch
Oh.
like the 3-minute trailer then.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
What the hell?
I have not seen that.
it is
Okay,
incredible.
it'll be in your Discord.
Okay.
They knew. They like reached through the screen and was like, "Hey, you've watched every episode of Star Trek about 800 times. We see you out there. We see you. We know that you want a Picard Day banner in the trailer. We know you want to hear that flute.
Yep.
We know you. We know you want all those things.
We know you want to know what happened to the fucking Borg after Voyager.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
It's almost
I'm
like
so-
they know that their fan base are a bunch of huge nerds.
Uh-huh.
Crazy.
That's all you need. That's all you need to know. If you do that and you write your shows in conjunction with
I mean,
the nerdiness of your audience,
The
they'll
best
eat it up.
Marvel movies are the ones that are written by a bunch of comic book nerds.
this is the thing with like Marvel is they don't have the same writers between movies, between, you know, they do have teams, they might not necessarily share them, but they bring in new talent on movies and things like that. They have people who haven't necessarily worked on something like this before, and it brings a fresh new outlook. And for something like Star Trek, they never used to really do that. They always used to go to
Never.
established writers. They would have a family of writers, people that worked on the original series that go to the next gen, that go to DS9 and so on. And now you've got all these fresh new writers bringing in, hopefully, a good outlook. Don't fuck up my fucking teenage years.
So lots of good stuff on the
By the way,
watchable
Elise,
media front.
real quick, the Spider-Man thing isn't final, so we haven't lost our boy Peter quite yet. So don't worry. I wouldn't worry so much
actually,
yet.
Bang freaking chow. Deadpool will make it to Disney,
Already did. Yep.
but it's going to, like, they are not going to castrate Deadpool.
No,
What are they- well,
they've
the
said it
movies would be
multiple
under-
times.
The movies will be under some other banner though. What, I can't remember which one it was.
Bruce?
No, not Bruce. Jake, you
Okay.
need to know this.
I do
They're
know
not-
this, but I
they're
don't
not-
remember.
They're not going to badge the movies as Disney. They're going to be one of the like subsidiaries.
Yeah.
So, like, Kevin Feige
Fucking
has
Disney.
already, like Europe's, like, I don't understand how anyone could be mad that Kevin Feige has his hands on something you.
Oh.
Like,
He knows his shit.
Pixar should do Deadpool.
I would love a Pixar Deadpool movie voiced by Ryan Reynolds.
You know what else would be really great from Pixar? Well, no, actually, because we've got Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah,
Into
yeah.
the
No, that was
Spider-Verse is
perfect.
so
We
good.
can't touch
yeah.
that. That was
Oh,
perfect.
yeah.
yeah, listen,
So good.
Sony does deserve to come to the negotiation table when their Spider-Man movie wins an Oscar. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah. They did finally do a good Spider-Man on their own. So lots of good stuff on like watchable media front. Disney Plus looks like it's going to be fantastic, and it's
Yeah,
cheap.
Disney Plus, and it's very cheap.
It is
it's
very
$8 a
reasonably,
month.
very reasonably
And the-
priced.
The yearly subscription saves you 2 months as well, so that's pretty
Fucking
cool.
hell.
Yeah, it's $80 a year,
Yeah.
or $8.
Which is good.
That is actually a really good deal.
And as someone with an 8-year-old and a soon-to-be 0-year-old,
You have to have it.
I have to
There-
because Disney.
They're also doing a bundle deal with Hulu and ESPN for $13 a month,
That's pretty good. To be honest, I'm actually really
which
excited.
is cheaper than Netflix by itself.
I'm also really excited that the Disney Plus comes with National Geographic.
It does.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's really cool.
Disney's owned Nat Geo for years and years.
Yep, which is great.
Like
Um,
before Marvel. That was before Star Wars.
other good stuff this week. Kerbal Space Program 2, and Everspace 2. And the best news of the week, quite frankly, bar none, early access for Bannerlord has been announced. Literally nothing else matters, quite frankly. Bannerlord is coming.
You do realize you have a child on the way.
And you think I can't just
matter.
you think I can't just leave? Sell all of my
game
assets?
with a papoose on.
Oh man.
I suppose.
In fact, people would love to see that on Twitter if you are gaming with a papoose.
But I'd be gaming with Papoose shirtless because babies need skin time.
Okay.
I mean, like, the baby would get lost or choked in the jungle that is your chest hair. You have Italian blood in you. Don't deny it.
Oh yeah,
You know that the Umbrella Academy, the really big dude that
No,
never
haven't
shows up
seen it.
his chest because of the transplant he's had, we'll say. Eris.
Sargareth, I can only get away with that if I am attractive and have lots of followers. And then I could get away with killing someone on stream and they'd reinstate me.
Yep. 100%. Jake.
What? Sorry.
Are we
I was
gonna?
talking to my wife.
Okay.
We get a Cyberpunk trailer or some gameplay of Cyberpunk at some point.
It's a week from today.
That's good.
It won't. It's like
Yep.
15 minutes, I think, of gameplay. Something
That'll
like
be
that.
neat to see.
Yes, it will.
Okay, so let's screw it. Let's talk some Star Citizen.
Okay.
Let's actually talk about last week, because last week they showed off the interior of the Defender.
I think we should talk about what happened to you last week before we talk about what happened to the
What happened to me last
Star
week?
Citizen. Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember you were conducting that weather experiment and you had to set up the lightning chain from the
Yeah.
clock tower so a DeLorean hit it at precisely the right time to
Yeah.
generate 2.25
1.21
gigawatts.
gigawatts?
Is it 1.25 gigawatts? Was that a success, Doctor?
Sadly, it was not. I was not able to go back in time and tell Chris Roberts to hurry his ass up and bring Aaron on as Director of Global Operations right at the beginning. So, it failed.
Damn.
Yeah. No, last week I just had 2 power outs in a row, and then for whatever reason, my router had significant issues reconnecting to the internet. So I was sort of unable to stream. So I do
Thank you,
apologize
Carbide.
for that. Oh, yeah, that's actually a good point. It was Disco Lando's birthday this week, so happy birthday to that smelly man.
Also, he got absolutely lambasted with confetti and streamers and various other things on Star Citizen Live, and that was a lot of fun to watch.
He got a gift package from Whataburger.
He did. I saw that
Really?
on Twitter.
Listen,
Yeah.
there is nothing better in this world than Whataburger spicy ketchup.
Incorrect.
God.
Heinz
I always
honey
have some
mustard.
spicy ketchup on hand.
Heinz honey mustard. And actually also the McDonald's buffalo sauce.
That one's up there. That one's up there. That is top
love
5
me.
sauces.
I love me some McDonald's buffalo sauce. To the point that when they took it away from Canada, I wrote them angrily on emails and Twitter telling them to bring back the buffalo sauce.
Do you guys have Popeyes in Canada?
We've got like 2.
Yeah, there's a couple. They're only
They-
brand new to Canada, I think.
They there's a whole internet fiasco about the Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich
We don't have that here.
and whether it's better than Chick-fil-A's spicy chicken sandwich.
One, we don't
it's
have
not-
any Chick-fil-A's. There's
Oh,
going to be a
I'm
first
so
Chick-fil-A
sorry.
in Toronto, but it sounds like the whole of Toronto is going to be boycotting it.
Yeah,
But
that
it's
sounds about right.
so good. It's so
And
good.
we do have Popeyes, but our Popeyes do not have the chicken burger that everyone's talking about. So
Also-
we're screwed.
Also, to Miles's point, Wendy's has brought back the spicy nugget.
We never had spicy nuggets up here from Wendy's.
Oh, spicy nuggets are so good. They're so good.
I'd like them, but
They're very good. I wish Chick-fil-A would make spicy nuggets because
Oh,
their
yeah.
spicy chicken sandwich is almost perfect.
Shiver, we have to
Almost.
pay for sauce here
Not
too.
quite.
If you
That's
want,
a rip-off.
yeah.
We don't pay for sauce here.
You never used to over here. They just
You have to
it's
ask
not
for
cheap
it.
either. Yeah,
You have to
and they-
ask for it now,
fuck
and they will
that.
cut you off. Same with Whataburger spicy ketchup. Hilarious. So they bring you the sauces on a tray, right? They're like, oh, take some from the tray. And I'm always like, because I'm waiting for a to-go order most of the time. So they give me the bag. They're like, would you like some sauces? I'm like, yes. Grabs handful of spicy ketchup. Shoves it in the bag.
when I went to
like
the
8.
States, I assume it's standard. You can just help yourself to the sauce. There's like
No.
like it's on draft, isn't it? No.
No, only some
Some places.
places let you.
But they wouldn't do
ketchup-
that here because people
ketchup,
would just
yes.
walk in with a bucket and then walk out.
Yeah, ketchup, yes. Most
Hey,
McDonald's still have the
Sunjammer.
ketchup fountain.
Hey, it's Sunjammer.
We're talking
Why
about
are you
ketchup.
why are you stroking my beard, Sunjammer?
Welcome
Yeah,
to the relay station on weeks when
Spicy
Inside Star Citizen is about the QA team.
Ketchup.
Yeah.
Spicy ketchup is the leading sauce in the verse.
I
think
I
you
have
should-
to I have to go with the buffalo.
You have to you gotta petition CIG to put spicy ketchup in the verse.
The only sauce better was the restaurant I used to work at. We had a meatloaf sandwich with
Oh,
crispy onion strings
Yes.
and sriracha ketchup. It's very good. Very tasty.
Oh, I
you
had
get a
I
side.
had
You get a side of fried pickle chips. On the
I
side
just
of that.
had chipwagon poutine. So
Ooh.
Shiver. Don't you be talking. You never had a pickle, a fried pickle.
What the fuck is it? It sounds delightful,
Okay,
and I want to know.
Okay. You know, like pickle chips that you put on a burger,
Yeah.
deep fried.
Yeah, I want to try that. I've never heard of it, but I want to try
It's
that.
awesome. You get like a spicy ranch or something to go with it. Oh, so good.
hey everyone, welcome to the Relay Station. We
This is food week.
this
Fuck,
is
I'm
Food and
hungry.
Disney Week apparently.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's
Hope
what
you're
they
enjoying
come
the
here
show.
for. That's what they come here for.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take this chance. Thank you, Bryce Serena, to transition us to something I wanted to talk about today. Bryce Serena says, "Hot take: the community should be ashamed of itself in reacting like they did about the QA episode. It's not glamorous, but it is necessary. Plus, some of the QA members were affected by the backlash. I 100% agree. Us sitting here being funny about it, being like, okay, there was not much to show. Well, guess what? There wasn't much to show, and that's okay. CIG doesn't have to come out with a bang of an episode every time. There's not much for us to show. There's not much for us to show. We'll talk about other stuff. At the same time, for the QA to, or for the community to like attack the QA team and attack CIG for talking about the QA team is disgusting. They are an integral part of the entire development of the game, and I don't know, it disappoints the hell out of me. Like,
Let me find a tweet by Duncan Jones.
Yeah.
He was the director of Moon and Warcraft most recently. Let me find it real quick. He talks. All right.
The worst
he
bit about it.
says-
Oh,
Oh my god, this man tweets a lot. There it is. A problem with outrage culture is that we would rather hold a spotlight on our stupidest people and get mad, or a minor thing and get super mad about it. And the more you do that, the less anyone sees any of the good things that are going on.
Mhm.
So instead of just being mad about something that might have irked you in some way, and just freaking out and making it the worst thing imaginable, why don't you just not do that? And maybe you'll be happier and more positive and put all those things back into the.
to be honest, I actually kind of enjoyed the QA episode. I thought it was really good to find out, to hear how closely the QA team works with the devs. That to me is important. I want them working hand in hand with the devs and have the devs easily accessible from the QA team, because they're important. I don't know. You know what? No, you know what? I do know. What was that? I heard a.
He gave
Oh.
me bits in sarcasm.
Yeah, I see that. I'd say that the problem is there's like and dislike, and that's it. So
Yeah.
if you don't like it, you dislike it.
You
Well,
can
why
have
not
no
just not?
reaction. Yeah.
You can have no reaction. You don't have, like, just sit there, look at the episode, say, hey, that's not for me, and walk away. Like I do every time there's an episode about audio. I don't care about the audio. I don't notice it. But then there's someone like Shiver down there who an audio episode comes on and then he just explodes literally in.
Literally.
Yeah. He has an audiogasm.
That sounds
Like,
Aural
Hey, go-
delight, I believe it's called.
yes.
Aural sex.
That's good. But seriously, like, okay, I don't care about the QA team. I don't like it, but I'll just wait and see what there is next week. I don't have to dislike it. I don't have to be like, where's my this content? Where's my that content? I want things. Give me more for me. Just Okay.
I think it was just really bad timing. If they'd have sandwiched that in between
Sorry.
some...
Tech Mojo,
If they just
you
sandwich
can all be Canadian. Just ask yourself, what would Eris do?
Hey, guess what? If you aren't negative all the time, you'll probably feel better. Just in general.
At the same time, Sunjammer does have a point.
And we're not dismissing the fact that there's not a lot of content right now. 'Cause
Yeah.
there is. However, you don't have to do that. You don't have to react in that way. Because all that doesn't help anyone.
It's okay. So the
Okay.
episode wasn't the greatest.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing is, it's like, yeah, it wasn't the best episode. There should be no railing against the QA team, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's not their fault. But on the flip side, you go back and you're like, well, there was 3 weeks of no ISC. Then
Which
there were a
we
couple
know about.
episodes.
Which we know about, right?
That's fine. That's fine. Then there's a couple episodes, and now they've already dwindled down to under 9 minutes.
Yep.
And then this one was about QA, which needs to be talked about from time to time. But it probably would have done them better if they'd put other segments into that episode that actually showed something.
Well,
Like-
I'll be honest. I don't know why they didn't show something about the 890 in that episode,
Yeah.
or even teased the Nautilus. Right?
That was an exclusive, my friend.
I know, but don't do exclusives. I still hate the we're only gonna show this stuff to people that come and visit us at Gamescom. Fuck off. Like,
yeah.
fuck off.
Oh, some people don't know what the Nautilus is. Let's throw it up.
Let's talk about the Nautilus. Give me a minute here.
Should we do that now, or should we finish talking about ISC first?
I mean,
Do we have
I
more to
said
say
all
on
I
ISC?
wanna say on it.
Yeah. Do you
Okay.
want? What do you want?
there's no content right now, which sucks, but you don't have to be a jerk about it.
And talk. Let's have a serious discussion about the lack of content and about how long it's taking for stuff to happen in Star Citizen, which is a serious discussion that has to be had. But we don't have to take it out on the
we
QA
also
team.
have it every week.
Yeah, we do.
I think this QA episode, the reaction was from that is just the tip of the iceberg, because of what's been stacking up. It's 2 weeks running. To the public eye, to us as backers, that roadmap hasn't progressed much at all, and that's only the perception that CIG give out. We don't know if how accurate that is. That could well be exactly what's done across the entire studio. They've just sat around and done nothing. That is not impossible. It is also just as equally possible that they haven't completed the tasks enough to get to the stage where it goes on the roadmap, but it doesn't mean they haven't done anything. But from the public perception, you look at the roadmap, 3%. That's fuck all. Next week, what progress? 3%. This is 2 weeks running of 3% progress overall, and now you're giving me this program about QA, and people are going to overreact. And it's understandable. A lot of people are very significantly emotionally invested in this. And people are going to lash out. And it's not fair. Shit happens, but
we here at Relay are Canadian. All of the Relay family are honorary Canadians, and it behooves us as Canadians to hope for something better from our comrades.
Oh boy.
You
really should have.
right?
You really should have won that election. You were.
The worst bit, the only thing that I actually was genuinely disappointed and let down about was they had an episode about QA and no Melissa Estrada. Really? At this point, I think CIG are fucking trolling me. I think this is all my specific fault. I think
you know what the problem
CIG are
is?
hearing me saying, "Where's Melissa Estrada?" And every week they're going, "Fuck you! Let's find a way to just..." No, yeah, it's my fault. I'm sorry, everyone.
Sunjammer's right. Like we had to administer him the oath of citizenship to be Canadian when everyone joined Relay. It's one of the requirements. It's actually why Dolvac had to step away from Relay. He couldn't be Canadian enough. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the Nautilus before we go to questions.
Well, okay.
Okay,
I have
go.
something. Okay, because we actually missed most of that ISC, the one from 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Couple things. The particle stuff in there was super cool.
Oh yeah, I think we have that.
The physical interactions of the particles and so on and so forth. What's the other bit? Yeah. The recording sounds using chemical reactions is pretty cool. I thought Shiver would appreciate that.
I thought it was like,
but think about the implications as well. They're literally recording chemical reactions. Now, does that mean that someone's going to be sat there as a player in a laboratory going, ah, ha, 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 and it's
It better be.
alive?
I hope so.
Damn straight.
Rather than just a fucking spreadsheet of research. Press button, done. That's my research. Is it going to be someone sat there like that?
That's what they've always said they don't want.
This is
right?
internationally recognized symbol for chemistry, by the way.
Or a slinky.
Or a cockney that's having a sugar rush.
Oh man. But yeah, so that was pretty cool. And obviously the Bennu Defender is looking really good. They look like they're having a lot of fun recording that
I mean,
chemical reaction section.
I'd have fun.
Oh man.
Foley is the best audio job.
There's something.
It
If you're a
definitely
sound
seems like
person, you are a little bit weird when it comes to sounds. Like me. I could just go on YouTube and get a recording of rain. No, I fucking waited until it was raining in my not in my house.
No, raining in your house. You took
to
off
go
the
outside.
roof.
Yeah, and take a recording of the rain just so I could put genuine rain in my game. No one's ever going to fucking notice that, but I know.
That's awesome.
As audio people just get off on that.
Yep.
We do.
Okay, let's talk about this Nautilus ship.
All right, Nautilus. So, there's people who don't know about the Nautilus. So
I wanna touch something quickly though. There is a page for the Nautilus up on the RSI site. It's not open to everyone. CIG are showing this off at a private thing at Gamescom. So someone out there might say, but this is a leak, Eris. You don't show leaks. I do when it's shit being shown to specific people that can't make it there because they don't live in the one specific city that CIG are showing shit off at, because that pisses me the hell off.
There's no NDA.
So
if there's no NDA, then it doesn't matter. Anyway. Also, David, I dropped some higher quality images into the Discord there.
Oh,
as well.
Okay.
If you want to grab them.
I will try.
I just found them.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Yep. So this is the
go
Aegis Nautilus. It is a large multi-deck 8-crew mine layer and mine deactivator and defensive ship. It has probably its most defining characteristic to me, a size 7 manned turret on the nose. So yeah. Not 8 floors, 8 crew. Multi-floor, 8 crew.
I keep trying to think of what it looks like, because it doesn't look like a spaceship.
It looks like a part that you'd find on some fancy motherboard.
Looks like a really weird slipper.
Like cyberpunk slipper.
Yeah.
A little bit homeworldy.
It just looks like the 600 and the Terrapin had a baby.
Right?
Fair.
Oh, luxury turtle. Yeah, it does kind of look like a shield, and it's kind of like a kite.
It's also ridiculously expensive.
Oh yeah,
It's
It's a-
also very
it's a very-
large.
It's
It's very large.
huge. And yeah,
But yeah,
a
it's
size 7
six-
manned turret there at the front. But
Oh, it's
Can we
just
do the
huge.
mandatory? Do not buy this ship. Buy a $30 Aurora or
Yes, please.
Mustang.
Don't
Yeah.
buy
Do not
Mustang.
buy this ship to just play the game. Only buy this ship if you want to support the ongoing development of the game. Don't buy this ship because it looks pretty. It's probably going to change, and that's a lot of fucking. God, it is gorgeous.
It's a lot of fucking.
A lot of fucking money.
Yeah. So this ship is $675 US. So yeah,
Nope.
it's expensive.
I will say there are some things that I really like that they talk about, like this here. Let's see if I can. It's tiny, but let's see if I can blow it up a bit.
It's not for you and I. It's for people who are like, yeah, I haven't bought a big ship for a month. It's $700. I'm
love
willing to
these.
throw away.
I love these. I love the idea of sentry mines.
Yep.
They don't blow up. They just have weapons attached to them. So when you fly near them, they shoot you.
Here's the thing: they're not cloaked or self-replicating, so
You got to shoot them down, but they're tiny, so they're gonna be hard to shoot. But yeah, not DS9 quality mines, unfortunately.
Yet.
gotta get Nog. Gotta get Nog. Get him on the horn.
No, those mines cost another $600
Not
a
Nog,
piece.
What am I saying? Rom.
Oh,
His
of course.
dad. His dad. Sorry.
That's a great character arc, by the way.
Woo.
Watch DS9 and pay attention to Rom's character arc.
Rom's is good. Nog's is better.
Nogs is better, yeah.
But yeah,
Nog's is very good.
new
He's the
I
ship.
get
first-
too confused.
He's the first Ferengi in Starfleet. He makes lieutenant.
Also, something else happened. What, like today or yesterday? It was a
What's that?
patch
Ah, yes. Was that
8.6.2, or not 8? Fuck.
3.
it's like,
Yeah.
wait, what the hell
8 point- yeah.
happened? Is that a coma?
3.6.2 is out to PTU, I believe,
I believe you are correct.
which includes that boy.
I think it's wave 1 at the moment.
Yeah. wave one.
Yeah, she's a biggin.
Yeah, but also it's an ugly ship and no one likes it, so we're gonna move on.
much
No, wait,
everybody likes it, actually.
wait. Out of interest, can you, as a back, can you not at least appreciate the fact that this is a fucking monstrosity of a fucking ship with several decks that is just, yeah, there you go. It's in the game now. Don't get me wrong. There's still no fucking gameplay. There's still nothing for you to fucking do in this. Or you could sit in a sauna. But it is a
I am
fucking
waiting.
marvelous, amazing looking ship.
I am waiting for there to be
Even
something
technologically.
to do. And they are slowly improving on single player gameplay. Like you can go out and do quests alone. But there's still no bloody reason to have a multi-crew ship, especially not a multi-crew ship the size of an 890 jump. So
Really big ship.
it's like I love it in theory, and the idea of like a bunch of people hanging out on an 890 and then Jake crashing into it and robbing them all blind really appeals to me.
You
But
would
it
never do
can't
that, would you,
happen
Jake?
yet. And I don't know when that'll happen.
What,
And
what do you
nobody-
think of it, Jake? Because you're the ship collector out of us all. What do you think
Of the Nautilus?
No.
of the 890?
890.
Oh. I don't know. I haven't flown it yet. I have one. My
You'll be
internet's
flying soon.
my internet's just very slow, so I only want to commit to downloading a patch once.
We're
That's fair.
ADSL brothers now.
Yep.
I thought you were supposed to get better internet.
When I move in February.
Oh God. Okay. Wow.
Sergeant Jockich.
I love
yeah.
what. Yeah, that's amazing. So he's right.
Yep. they're selling ships that hold more players than the servers can. Yeah, fair enough. Just throwing it out there. Mountain Blade Bannerlord is going to be in early access next year.
Can I just ask, is the question link working? Because we've had no question.
They're
Yeah, it
lazy.
is. It is. It is working. They
right.
got to ask us some questions. They know what happens if they don't.
You're going to sing My Fair Lady.
I don't know that one.
He's gonna sing something. He's
Pirates
gonna
of
sing
Penzance?
something. Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Maybe Peaches.
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 When you say Peaches, it is in the musical artist that I would know as Peaches?
No.
Okay.
Peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown.
I posted a cool thing in the chat.
Oh, Jake posted a thing. Oh, Rise of Skywalker.
They're standing on the tractor beam control unit that Obi-Wan uses to shut off the tractor beam in the original.
Cool.
Interesting.
You know more about Star Wars than I do about Star Trek. That's saying something.
I know a lot about Star Trek too.
We should have a Star Trek off one day. Get Lando in as well.
Oh yeah.
It'd be amazing.
You should. That'd be good content.
Let's talk about the Breen, shall we?
That'd be quite the episode. I really did like that shot we just went away from there, where you have the 890 jump in Arena Commander, and it's landed on 2 landing pads at the same time.
Yeah.
I
pretty
do
good.
drugs. I do Ketracel White.
Oh, that was delightfully nerdy. I like it. So David has left us. You please ask questions because we need them. Yeah.
See, this is what happens when Eris leaves. We're always just in this awkward silence. This is what it's like in real life whenever we get together. If Eris just leaves, we just sit here and stare at each other in awkward silence. But on the plus side, it does end with a rouse of Bohemian
It
Rhapsody.
was.
So,
Breen.
Breen?
Desmaris. They misspelled a pickle recipe. Therefore, the Breen.
Well, that's a pretty bad misspelling, though, Des. Like isn't that close? So, should we actually go over the roadmap? Because one thing happened on the roadmap in the past 2 weeks.
We've got a couple of seconds to spare.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm genuinely not being pessimistic. I just enjoy the humor.
So the only thing I really noticed on the roadmap, because I mean, obviously there hasn't been much progress on it, but one thing that did happen last week, I believe it was they showed they showed progress on the 3 Microtech moons for the first time, and they're all roughly 50% complete now. So that's Calliope, Clio, and Euterpe. Something.
Do you think CitizenCon would be too early, too late, or just the right time to show them off?
Microtech? They might be able to show off Microtech at CitizenCon. It's a controlled environment, so it's not going to be done for CitizenCon. But they might be able to show it. What I would like to see is something a little more forward-looking than that, though. One thing I did kind of find interesting was that they mentioned in the episode this week with QA that they were talking about how they're basically done 1-star system, and I'm like, really? Are you?
Okay, you guys are the worst.
What?
let's talk CitizenCon briefly.
Oh, okay, fine.
Jake, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing? You're not going to
To VerseCon?
yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
So
No.
are you gonna be streaming
no,
with
no,
me?
No. Probably.
Good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Bring Dolvac with you.
I have thoughts about VerseCon that I will keep to myself.
Good.
Fair enough.
But you're gonna stream with me. Nakara?
Probably.
Shiver?
Yeah,
What?
Where are you guys gonna be?
we're gonna be streaking.
Streaking.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
This is gonna be a CitizenCon for the books.
like across the stage, right before Sandy comes out.
I was just going to jump out of a fucking box because someone has to.
Well, yeah. Someone's
They
got to
always-
be
someone
one of the
Been
box.
asking
They owe
for it
us.
for years.
Is it? What I want to know is, are we genuinely going to get a cake that over 80 people have blown and spat on and then shared between us? Because I'm not sure I'm up for that.
Just
You
don't
sure?
just don't have the cake. Or do you not want? I'm not gonna say that one.
I had cake last time.
You're almost there, David.
I
You're
was almost there, and then I stopped myself.
close. This close. Oh man. Wow.
Jumba 5 shows up to last.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Joey.
Okay. So this week I booked my flights to London, and so yeah, Shiver's gonna come and like pick me up on his shoulders and run to Manchester with me.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah. So I'm going to be in the UK from November 21st until the 28th.
And I will be streaming here with a baby in my lap.
Yep.
So
Or with the most pregnant woman ever.
I think they would induce by then.
Yeah, that's overdue, man.
That's very overdue.
Way overdue.
We're actually looking at sometime probably in the next 8 weeks.
Yeah.
But like as early as 3 weeks from now, which is really
Oh, boy.
not.
So fast.
I was born a month early.
I was born 2 weeks late.
Mac Mini Eris was born 3 weeks early. So this one is supposed to come earlier.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm absolutely shocked, Sunjammer, that you're going to be in the UK for those dates as well. Should be fun. I'm gonna rely on Shiver to just like show me all of Europe, I think, in that week.
All of Europe, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Does anyone?
All right.
I'm
Here's-
not going to tell you
here's
what
all you
happens in
gotta do.
October.
Here's all you gotta do. Number 1, eat some Nando's.
God.
Number 2. Number 2. Go to the corner store and get yourself some Jaffa cakes.
Well, oh come
Fucking
on,
hate Jaffa.
it's gotta be Cornettos, right?
Yeah, you're right.
What
you
you
basically have to reenact the starting of Shaun of the Dead.
What you actually have to do is find a random little tiny pub that's like an actual pub that they don't serve food or shit. They just have a couple, like 3, maybe 4 beers on tap, and have them actually pull a pint, not like North America what is it? Cask. Have a pint from a cask. Like have a cask ale. Rather than
Okay.
like a pint on tap. Cask ales
Shiver-
are completely different.
Shiver's like he looks dubious.
Why are you dubious?
You know I'm teetotal, right?
Oh, I'm talking Eric over there.
Yeah,
He needs
You know,
God,
so-
I've got to be taxi man.
Yep.
he's gonna. I Shiver. I hardly ever drink.
Oh thank God.
I'm
Don't
not one
drink
of
a
those.
lot. Just have one from a cask because it's it's so much
From a
better.
cask, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then why
I
don't
don't
you
know
have
why I'd
casks
bother taking-
why
I
don't
don't-
you have casks like all along the wall?
Why would I bother taking you to get a cask ale when I could just take you to the brewery over the road and get you one that's been made and bottled that day?
Fair enough.
That too. There's really not fucking much to talk about Star Citizen this week.
Except for the Nautilus. We didn't really talk about it very much.
That's why I talked about Disney.
Yeah, I know. But what else can we talk about the Nautilus? We don't even know that much about it because all we've got so far are leaks from a concierge-only event that's happening half the world away from anyone that can actually go to it.
The information is... There might be information out there buried 20,000 leagues deep. But you're right, it is a kick in the jewels. It is a kick in the jewels.
It's pissed me off every single time it's happened, and this time it's not just there's an event and they're showing something. This time there's an actual ship reveal, and that ship is being revealed early to people that go somewhere rather than streamed live to everyone. No, fuck off. Quite frankly, I don't like it.
I wish Ghost... I really do.
Tofu der Fleischer? Yes. One of the biggest problems that Star Citizen has right now, especially right now, is Cyberpunk's got a release date, and Bannerlord has an alpha release date, and everything else that's been in development for this amount of time is having actual launches.
Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy VII, which
We're getting a sequel to fucking Bloodlines.
Yep. FF7 was a myth for ever.
Less than a year from now.
It is. There's not much to talk about Star Citizen wise. They haven't made too much progress that we can see.
Hey, people in the chat. Since you're here, you guys probably all liked Privateer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, no, I never played it. Just Freelancer.
I mean,
same thing.
That type of game. You should all download some pure evil purchasing interface software and use your money to buy Rebel Galaxy Outlaw.
No, Jake, I hereby declared that no one can complain about the Epic Store anymore.
And what happened right after that?
No one complained about the Epic Store anymore. It worked. It was flawless.
For real,
you should probably go examine your Twitter account.
For real, you should buy Rebel Galaxy Outlaw. It's fantastic. Fantastic. That is a modern privateer. Is what that in a Firefly-esque universe.
Fugums, yes.
Bluegrass and everything. Oh.
Cyberpunk had 800 plus people working on it when CIG didn't exist, and CIG had a rough 2 to 3 year start. Not very many people part of the company. It's taken them a while to ramp up, but we are still in this. I wanna call it a quandary, where we still don't have much to see from Star Citizen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think now is the time where we should politely, civilly, respectfully ask for content from CIG, as this project is now extremely long in the tooth.
I think, Eris, it's Quendry.
A quandary? It's a quandary.
No, Quendry.
Quandary?
If it's a quay, it's a Quendry.
No, because it's Q.
That's a good point.
U-A.
Quendry.
It's Quandry.
Quendry. It's a Quendry.
It's a quandary.
It's a Quendry.
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 Quandary.
Oh dear Lord.
We got like 5 questions.
Now you know how insufferable you are with Q.
Quay.
Oh my god.
And yes, Jumbify is right. It's not.
Where's the A in Q? Quendry.
Especially because there actually is an actual word quay, and it's Quay.
Right, but the difference between Quay and Cueq, you can't have like there's
You have two words that are spelled differently. that sound the
QUAY
same.
is key.
Ah. Okay, we should probably start answering the questions.
no. I want to talk quickly about what Jumbify says because he's right. It's not more ships that we need. We've got
need umlauts.
yes, umlauts. We need to know how the. You know what we need back for fuck's sake is some goddamn design documents or something.
Oh.
Do you remember when we had design documents that showed us, hey, this is what we think engineering is going to be like 14 years in the future when we build it?
No, it's been so fucking long. No, I fucking don't. What do they look like? It's been 3 or 4 years.
Maybe we should have something like that back. Some updates on what the actual game is going to be like.
That's crazy talk, Eris. That's crazy.
Arr.
I mean,
for
to be
CitizenCon,
fair,
man.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. There is CitizenCon coming up where they hopefully are just going to throw
Yeah,
all the
but that's what we
information at
said
us.
last year.
But-
last year we
but-
said hopefully we'll get something at CitizenCon.
To play devil's advocate, the thing is, CIG play it very dangerously because their marketing is hyping us, you, me, everyone who buys in. And when there's a lull like this, the hype, the interest in the game, boom. So it's dangerous for CIG. They need to be better with their hype building.
They need to goose the hype engine.
Yeah.
They need to pour some crystals in it.
They
Okay.
need to put a corgi on the stream because that corgi is adorable.
Hi.
That would work.
Okay, let's do this. Grumpy McGrumpyface asks, what does Relay think of the ever-increasing costs of CitizenCon and the CitizenCon digital goodies?
Digital goodies, I think is stupid, but there was a lot more stuff going on at last year's CitizenCon, so I'm cool with it. Costs more money to get a bigger venue to have all those things going on. So.
Yep, same. But the digital goodies shouldn't be as expensive as they are.
How much are they?
I don't even know this year.
$25, I think.
Yeah.
Well, how can you say they're too expensive and you don't know how much they are?
Because I believe
That's
I
not
looked
a-
at them and said,
It's not an
Eh.
educated opinion.
They're $15 for
Oh, they're
like
15.
t-shirts.
which goes up to like 40 for anyone not in the United States because of shipping.
Shipping digital goods.
Oh, they're digital, man.
Oh, no. Sorry. I was thinking the other stuff. I have so many issues with the
Oh,
stores,
God.
damn it.
I agree with you on the shipping stuff.
I want physical goods, but I don't want to pay double just to have it shipped to Canada. It's like
cool.
freaking Valve and their goddamn Knuckles controllers that you can't even buy in Canada. Fuck them.
If you want physical goods, JR Fabrication is making them.
But they don't.
What?
They aren't.
They're
making
licensed.
I know, but they aren't making yet anything that I'm interested in, like a T-shirt that actually looks good and doesn't have a giant ship plastered the entirety of it. Give me a nice golf shirt.
I'll take my real life Takoetsu model, thank you.
Yeah. Kate Short for Bob asks, could the lack of progress be connected to all the devs having to make content for the CitizenCon digital goodies pack? No.
No, that's not how
No.
development works.
No. Also, the lack of content is not coupled with
not
devs
art.
having to take a couple minutes out to
It's not
make.
art assets.
They also
The art pipeline is not the problem we have.
they have so much art. They
There's
have
a lot of art.
they have a quantifiable bevy of art.
9 women can't make a baby come in 1 month. That's not how it works.
Sure.
What? It's true. That's
I-
the comparison they're trying to make.
I
is,
know.
Oh, we should take the artist to work. We should take the artists to work on the technical aspects and the programming of Star Citizen because that's what they went to college for and not art.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, all that stuff, all that.
You, random person in the what do you do for work? All right, now I want you to do quantum physics tomorrow.
Oh boy. I'm not really worried about how much the digital goodies are. And if you want to buy it, buy it. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. That's
Fair. Lanorth asks.
It does come. It does come with a full armor set in game, which is kind of cool.
Lanorth asks, I don't understand why bigger ships quantum travel way faster than smaller crafts. It doesn't seem it'll be fun to escort larger vessels. Why does it make sense that the 890 can relay information faster than the Herald?
Is it the name of the show?
It doesn't make any sense at all.
None.
And I've railed against it
A lot.
since they made that decision. It's fucking stupid.
It is ridiculous. It's crap.
9 women can make 9 babies in 9 months.
This is also true.
They can't make 1 baby in 1 month.
Actually,
Nope.
9 women can't make a baby at all. They need men to make
That's
the
actually a good
baby.
point. Well, it depends if one of
So
them is...
9 women and 1 man could make
mean,
9 babies in 9
not-
months.
It's
not
actually
necessarily-
possible if they all have the right qualifications.
You just need the substance, not necessarily the person who
Fair,
creates
fair.
that substance.
9 women and a large vat of substance.
Why do you need a large vat?
A large vat sounds more fun than a small vat.
Anyway.
That's just like a
Oh boy, this is good. Interesting.
sample.
Oh.
A large
Large
God.
vat.
Can we move on to the next question?
No! I want to continue talking about large vats.
That's the next relay shirt. It's just gonna be a shirt that says a large vat. And only if you've seen this specific episode of the relay station.
A
will
large
you
vat of
understand
substance.
What we are referring to.
Loch
doing
Desi.
Advertising
wonder-
to the
would I-
world.
many
Relay,
people are-
home of the large vat.
What I want to know is how many
God.
people are watching this and thinking, I'm not coming here again.
Right.
Good. We don't want you here.
Oh boy. All right. So next question from Loch Desi.
Will there be a Captain Nemo now that there's a Nautilus?
Yes.
They're making a third Nemo movie.
You know what they need to remake? League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Ooh.
That needs a reboot.
I mean, if you make them from space, you just have the Eternals. So they're kind of doing that a little bit.
What's a rebout?
Reboot?
A what?
You see, he said it again. Rebout.
Rebout.
Underbridge Dweller asks, are mines just for trolls?
No.
You can use them to protect your property in space.
Mm-hmm.
Or
They're
your
very-
property in anywhere.
Your property in anywhere, indeed.
But yes, they will.
Use them
They
to-
will be definitely used by trolls. But every ship will be used by trolls.
Particularly effective if you put them outside of a wormhole exit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rebound.
Environmentally unfriendly asks, the game is set 900 years in the future. However, the vast majority of props look like they're from the late 1990s. Why do they still use plastic bags for rubbish?
Nostalgia.
Retrofuturism.
Nostalgia. or that.
They're not new plastic bags.
Art-
they're the same plastic bags we
artistic
throw away
license.
today.
They've been
Remember how we recycle a lot?
Yeah.
They're still recycling.
Fallout takes place in like 2079. Why is it the 50s?
because it's a great
Artistic-
choice.
Artistic license. That's the answer.
Yeah.
Always.
And I love it.
Well, realistically, it's because we got to other planets and we realized, fuck, we got more that we can live on. We don't need any of them to like last.
I'm reading a book on world building, and it's basically like, hey, everybody always touts that you want things to be realistic. You don't want things to be realistic. You want them to be believable. Yeah, there's going to be some garbage space station where people just use old technology because that's all they have. Of course it is, because it's believable.
Yeah,
Yep,
exactly.
and it's fun. It's more fun than
By the way,
realism.
You
By the
think
way-
you think the origin ships are and like that level of luxury are available to everyone?
By the way, if you watch The Expanse, one of the reasons it's so good is there's just enough realism in that show to ground you back to like real life. Like, hey, the physics.
And then plasma zombies.
I've never seen a plasma zombie before.
Well,
I'm not
I mean,
spoiling a damn thing.
What?
Well,
Still haven't seen it.
I say plasma zombies. I'm really just referring to the thing that you see in the first like 190 seconds of that show. It's not really a zombie per se, more like someone being eaten alive.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Haramis asks, in development, there's always something new. Isn't it harmful to CI that ISC is too general for a standard consumer and it's less and less for the community? I'd say so.
I'm very confused. That question
It
hurt my brain a little.
ISC, Inside Star Citizen, is generalized a bit more now. It's short.
Well, yeah, it's short. That doesn't make it generalized.
Yeah.
It's not like they're talking about the Ford Fiesta.
I don't get the less and less for the community. If it's less and less for the community, then
It's more for the general audience.
but it was too general for so I'm not quite sure which it is.
Yeah.
I have a question.
What?
Yeah.
David, how do you like your electric vehicle?
I freaking love it.
Good.
I'm joining you in probably December.
Nice.
Ooh.
I
Wow, big changes, eh? You're doing that in December and then moving in February.
Yeah.
I
Get the big
really
T.
really like it. Jumbify, I've got it's not a full electric, but it's a plug-in hybrid. It's a Kia Niro
PHEV.
PHEV. But
I'm going full EV, boys.
I wish I
Tesla?
could go full EV. I wish I could have gone
Yep.
with Tesla, but they don't make a large enough vehicle cheap enough. The Kia was affordable and still
And you got the tax credit too, right?
yep, $5,000 off.
Yoo-hoo.
That is not insignificant.
It is
Good
not.
lord.
Oh, by the way, speaking of tax credits, I can't remember. Was it Hong Kong? One of the cities in Asia has like a $37,000 US tax credit for a Tesla right now.
What?
It's freaking crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, Jumby, that's what I'm getting.
I have to say though, the fuel economy is fantastic, and just the ability to go almost anywhere I'd go in a day without using any gas at all. Like without counting like large road trips that I have to use gas on, I think I will only fill up twice a year. It's a 45-liter tank, and I get 920 kilometers on a tank.
That's a lot.
It's nuts. Like it's nuts.
I'm getting the middle battery, not the performance one.
Yeah,
Because good lord, I don't have
that much money.
$100,000. I'm not. So I'm leasing it because the one that I want is not out yet.
Yeah, you want the Model Y, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But-
think sweet.
But my lease is up, so I have to do something now.
Yeah.
So
Model
this
3
is
it is.
this is a good question. We'll go around in a circle for this. We're going to start with Shiver. Batface v Super Guy asks, for the keynote presentation at this year's CitizenCon, do you prefer an impressive tech demo like CitizenCon 2017 or an average gameplay demo like CitizenCon 2018?
I like the gameplay demo.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But I'm with Shiver. Neither of those things, please.
Yeah. I like
Okay.
a little bit ahead. I don't want it to be too tech demo because, you know, where is the massive fucking sandworm from years ago and all that sort of thing, and people are going to cite that, and but then I also like to see the gameplay, but then you've got a big problem there. I'm just gonna go with gameplay because at least it's more representative of what the game is and closer to what you can play at that time.
Yeah.
Nakara?
Gameplay demo.
I want to see what they did. Yeah, like last year. I want to see a gameplay demo as the
For the keynote,
the keynote.
it should be a gameplay demo. The tech demos can be in panels.
Yep. Tech demos and panels and a gameplay keynote. And not just a here's some gameplay. I'd like to see. Last year they gave us the pillars. I'd like an update on those pillars. Where are they?
Well, you can go watch the episode. There was the a couple months ago, and then they're having a new one, I guess,
know.
at the end of September.
Yeah, they'll
Pillar
have another episode of a Pillar Talk, right?
Yep, should be
Good.
soon.
But show us something. I don't know. I don't know what they can give us this year, to be honest.
Just what's on the roadmap, I think. Or do you mean for the presentation?
For the presentation.
Oh, Jump Point. Or they could show Squadron again. Given where they are, they might show Squadron again.
If they show Squadron, they can't show us walking around. Like, they need to show something more, because the last thing they showed of Squadron was not terribly bedazzling.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of, hey, we're flying around in a gas cloud, and it's really pretty, but nothing's happening.
Some actual gameplay rather
Yes.
than just a quick tour of the galaxy, so to speak.
Yeah, we've all seen flying. We all know that you can fly, and so show me something. Show me a boarding party.
What I don't want,
don't know.
don't want them to do most is to take 50 devs and have them spend 2 months building a demo.
Yeah.
No, make it something you can actually run
Well,
without without devoting enormous amounts of time to it.
we are end of 2019, right?
Mhm.
When is Squadron supposed to hit beta?
Well, next summer, but I mean that we know now that schedule is not right. You just look at it.
Mid 20. Well, I'd like an update on that then.
Well, it'll be at CitizenCon almost certainly.
Yep. So I don't know. I don't know what they're going to show us at CitizenCon. I don't know.
I could definitely see them showing us a Jump Point.
With some jammer.
Yeah.
25. Wow, I'll be 516 years old. No, 541 years old.
Sounds about right.
Should be about the right time.
Lord Haveloddington asks, Why do you think that CIG chose to deny me my God-given right to park my 600i inside my 890J? This is unacceptable, and I will not stand for it.
Use lubrication.
That's the best possible answer to that question. Also, we need more questions.
A large vat of it?
Oh dear lord.
I'm sorry, I missed that. Come again?
Oh boy. I really thank you everybody for coming and watching this show every week, because I don't know how you do it.
Why? Why do you come and watch this every week? I seriously want to know.
Sunjammer, I like that's also good. A large vat. Vat.
Yeah.
I'm dying. I am dying. Oh.
Sunjammer, do you think they put all of the money that they get from the large vat in a large vat?
Full of money.
Like Scrooge McDuck?
Yes.
Only if it's no, that's way too nerdy of a joke to make.
Go on.
Who
Who are you talking to?
who do you think we are?
I was gonna say only if it's Latinum.
Gold pressed.
No. It can't be gold pressed if it's going in the vat. It just needs to be the
You're right.
crazy liquid
Pure
shit inside
latinum.
the
Yep.
yeah, pure Latinum.
Yeah, the gold was worthless. That was just to contain the Latin.
Remember that episode where they go back in time and they're in like World War II, and he's like, "You got any latinum?" He's like, "What?" It's like, "What valuables you got?" He's like, "We've got gold." He's like, "Gold is nice, okay."
Yeah.
Oh my.
Are you doing okay over there, David?
No, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, okay, what can I talk
Well,
about?
I got another question.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. From an independent woman who needs no man. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, good question.
Games you are looking forward to seeing released besides Star Citizen, Mountain Blade Bannerlord.
Kerbal Space Program 2.
The one soonest for me is Control, the new game from Remedy, creators of Alan. Next month is Borderlands 3, as well as the remake of Link's Awakening.
Yes.
I don't know if there's anything I'm actually looking forward to in October, but November is Death Stranding, Pokemon, and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
I forgot about Death Stranding.
Yeah, Death Stranding's coming out in like 3 months. Also,
And,
they showed some gameplay last week, and it looks exactly how I thought it was going to.
That's
I want to be
that's the
a
pissing.
baby courier man
Yeah.
in a Metal Gear Solid 5-esque combat universe. And I want to
Jake-
talk to Jeff Keighley and get pizza and Mountain Dew from him, please. Thank you.
Fair enough. Jake, can you send me a link to that?
You haven't seen the gameplay? Okay.
Well, I saw gameplay, but it was like months ago, and you said it was last week, so I want to see that. I want to see
Shiver?
what this is.
What are you looking forward to?
I think the first one coming up is Transport Fever 2, sometime Q4 this year, apparently. Bloodlines 2.
Mm-hmm.
About it.
I have some. If you're done there, Shiv.
It's in the chat for
I am.
whoever wants to watch it. It's 30 minutes.
Ooh.
Well, it's not all gameplay because this is a Kojima game, which means there's about an hour of gameplay, and between that hour of gameplay and the next hour of gameplay, there's about 4 hours and 45 minutes of cutscenes because this is a
Question.
Kojima game.
Sorry. Question.
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 Ow.
Yep.
Does it
question.
have to be a PC game?
No,
Because
obviously.
Death Stranding is not-
there are expansions
Stranding,
for Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition I'm looking forward to, and Star Trek Awakenings.
I,
I'm currently writing a Dungeon World campaign.
I just picked up the D&D starter set.
Ooh, excellent. Get into
Uh,
that.
I don't
Uh,
have.
David,
Yeah.
if you are looking to get small young ones into table, I actually do not recommend Dungeons and Dragons. I recommend Dungeon World.
Dungeon World.
Yes, it is $10.
Okay.
And essentially everything is 2d6.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
it.
cool.
1 to 5, you lose. 7 to 9, you do it with a consequence. And 10 plus, flawless execution.
Cool.
And it's kind of based. It's very like D&D type thing, but it's super simple. It allows for better storytelling than just math. Which is helpful, but there's still like strict rules and things like that, and like your basic classes like bard, wizard, fighter, thief,
Right.
paladin, things like that.
I will look into that.
Yeah, Dungeon World. Drivethrurpg.com is where you can pick that. It's one of the more popular not D&D tabletop games. It's also like Roll20 has a plugin for it, so if you want to do it digitally, you can very easily. So, highly recommended.
We got 4 more questions.
So,
Also-
well, I would like
Yeah.
to.
Go.
You
me
even
something that-
arrived, Shiver. Shiver. Okay, so
Holy
Shiver,
shit, that's huge.
Shiver is working on a Star Trek RPG right now.
Oh my
And
god.
he bought the rule set for this particular Star Trek RPG, and it comes in a literal Borg cube.
That is amazing. I love it.
That's amazing. Big one. I'm only gonna mention one because we only have a few minutes here, but there's one that really impressed me at E3 that I just wanted to mention again. People should check out if they are interested in Mars and space. Per Aspera, and it's on Steam.
Yes.
It's coming next year in 2020.
Yes,
You should go check it out.
that game looks very cool.
Very cool.
Cool.
All right, questions.
Let's get to these last questions before we end. Sable Ram asks or says, according to the roadmap, Crusader is further along than New Babbage, and atmospheric clouds are suspiciously missing. Do you think that that's the possible sitcon reveal? Better not be.
God, that would be disappointing. It's like, I've got some clouds for you.
They showed us
Especially
clouds
since we
last
actually-
year.
Especially since we've had clouds before and they just have taken them out.
Yeah.
That would be bad. I don't think clouds would be the reveal. A fully complete New Babbage might be interesting. Or not, not New Babbage. Orison might be interesting. But I don't know if it would be big enough for that. Like a CitizenCon keynote.
Yeah. Maybe like a panel showing the progress they've made on planets, not a keynote. Can't be.
I want to see a panel with progress they've made on other star systems.
Ashley asks, have you seen Space Engineers and its recent updates?
No.
I've seen it.
Yes,
I wasn't a huge fan of Space Engineers, to be honest. Kerbal 2, though.
Charles Duventon asks, when do you think we'll be able to hire other players as sterilization technicians and hull inspection specialists? I'm very concerned that the gameplay loop will be delayed in the name of other unimportant features like ship rentals or jump points and explorations.
If sterilization, you
Oh,
person to shoot other people, you can do that right now.
No, like cleaning the ship.
Oh. I mean, you have to be able to clean the ship first, and then you could hire people to clean the ship. But you can hire people right now. Just in general, yeah, you can. For pickup or...
Yes. Ashley asks, didn't CIG say that they seriously don't want mines and also don't want automated turrets? How do you feel about them going back on that decision?
When I don't remember this.
Neither do I.
Just cast out. That just means that we don't remember.
So I mean,
I
automated
think-
turrets have been a thing for years.
What
Well,
was
and
that,
they've been
Jake?
in the design for a long time.
What?
You cut out on my end.
Automated turrets are in the game right now.
I can't remember anything about mines. But
And even if they did, I mean,
Oh, if it
been years
was
ago.
that long ago, that's how game development works, everybody.
oh, 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Things change.
back in 2012, they weren't really sure what they were doing at that point. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that was said in 2012.
Ashley also asks, and we'll take this as the last question for the night. The likelihood
Night.
of jump point, yes, evening. Likelihood of jump points being the reveal for CitizenCon.
being revealed for CitizenCon.
Yeah, I would say that. Oh fuck! I don't even know.
I would.
They could maybe do it as a. This is what it's going to look like when we can get things like server meshing up and running. Of here's
Oh,
a
yeah,
jump
that
point
would-
and here's another
that would be.
'system.
42%.
Ooh, good number.
I think it's likely just because I can't think of anything else for them to show. Jake, any thoughts?
I'm gonna
Uh,
give it. I'm gonna give it 69%.
Fire M, they
Nice.
do have other places to go. They've
Oh,
got
Lord,
other
that.
systems that are as complete or possibly even more complete than Stanton. Smaller systems that have nothing in them, or like the systems from Squadron 42 that are probably mostly done. But they don't have the tech in place yet to have multiple systems for the PU. That said, I don't think that
Yep.
would stop them from showing it.
Mm-mm.
So I could see them showing multiple systems and, travel between them. But even that's a bit of a friggin' cop-out because there's no gameplay that we're going to see anytime in the next year from that because of how far away server-side OCS and server meshing are, right?
Mhm.
Like, we're still
Yep,
so
yep.
far away from those two things that I do want to see gameplay. I would like to see what's actually going to happen with multi-crew gameplay.
Why do I get the feeling that they've recently said something about multi-crew, that they're going to look and concentrate on it soon? Or did I dream that?
No,
Or
I
just
think-
have some really bad rice.
I think I do remember them saying that.
How can you have bad rice?
Oh, dude, there was this time I dated this girl, right? She had no fucking clue. She managed to burn soup one day, and she just fucking put this rice in a fucking saucepan and cooked it. No water, no nothing,
What?
just the fucking rice. And it's like,
No
you're
water?
so fucking food. Yeah. Couldn't get the fucking saucepan clean ever again.
No.
No, it was from then on. It was just rice. Jesus.
I burnt soup once. Myself and Commander Llama, we were living together,
Of course.
and we had eaten, like, we had a one of those whole chickens, and then we cut up the chicken and threw it in a pot to make like chicken stock, and then we both went to our separate rooms to play Left 4 Dead 2. And like this was back in the days of like we'd do marathon like 12-hour gaming sessions, and like we went and filled up the pot once or twice, you know. And then shit got real, and we forgot about everything, and then the smoke alarm was going off, and yeah.
Huh.
Don't cook in Left 4 Dead.
That's the show, everybody.
Yep.
Thank you for watching. If you like the show, please
You've got something wrong with
hit
you. You
the-
should
hit the
seriously
follow,
seek help.
subscribe if you want. You don't have
Jake?
to though.
I want those shirts.
Just a large vat.
Large vat.
Yes.
Oh, I could.
We're
do
doing it. We're doing it.
I could do it. That's
We're doing it.
a large. Well,
He can. If anyone
Can
can pull
that-
it off, it's Jake.
Jake,
you've
you've been-
me the. This'll
you've been
give me the
talking about-
motivation.
Another emoticon for a long, long time.
Oh, okay. Well, we found it. That's it. A large.
How large?
You've been talking about another emoticon for a long, long time.
There it is.
I'm sorry, but
We have 3.
yeah,
In fact.
but now we need a large vat.
Yeah. No, one of them. is
and the
vat.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
T-shirt.
and sure. All right. Done. Done.
Des,
Easy.
I'm glad you enjoyed the show. I hope
Thank
everyone
you.
enjoyed it. Thank you everyone for
Your
watching.
check's in the mail, Des.
Follow. Subscribe. Join the Discord. It's down there.
Our Discord's great.
Sometimes.
Other times it's taken up by Jake and I talking about Marvel.
True.
I mean, that's most of the time.
That is most of the time, yeah.
I could talk about Marvel all day. Kamala
We've done
Khan
that-
is.
we've actually
is
done that
going-
before.
Oh man.
Kamala Khan is getting a live action adaptation. All is right in the universe. Thank
Kamala
you
Khan,
for
Captain
joining
Marvel,
us.
Black Widow. Yes.
Come back next week where we'll continue to talk about Marvel and Disney and Star Wars and Star Trek. Vats.
And we might
Star
even
Citizen
mention a
sometimes.
spaceship or two.
Yeah.
Moon Knight
Also
hype.
Moon Knight hype. Yes. Hey, do you guys want? What if he was resurrected by an Egyptian god and wore white instead of black?
Because he's not a coward and doesn't try and hide in shadows.
Thank you, everybody. Come back next time. And maybe, just maybe, we'll fill up the vat. Good night, everyone.
Oh my! What if we had like a thing, and as people do stuff,
No.
the-
No. No.